that I'm going to make you way more money back doing that than if, I didn't make that money. And regardless, I'm going to take dang good care of you, and you're going to be very, very happy you used me as an agent. Hey guys, Duane Richins, door-to-door realtor. Big things that we need to talk about. I mean, the lawsuits come down. $481 million was settled. Most ridiculous thing in the world, honestly, that attorneys can go and manipulate and barter and do all these different things. But I want to talk through this a little bit deeper, because in reality, this is not a bad gig. There are so many people out there that feel like, hey, I can just go get a real estate license. I can deal with my friends and family and be able to sell a bunch of real estate. Guys, that's where most people get their business, is friends and family. And it's hard to go to your friends and family and say, hey, I'm gonna charge you a full commission. Now at this point, what's gonna happen to all those real estate agents out there that are dependent on friends and family business when they do not have to be represented, when they do not have to pay a commission as a buyer? Oh my goodness, guys, this is gonna be fabulous, because a lot of those agents will no longer get a commission because the seller's not paying it. Therefore, they're going to go out of business. Now, that sounds pretty cold of me to say. A lot of agents are going out of business. They are fabulous. And a lot more agents are gonna stop coming into the industry because it's no longer just a crazy harvest of money when the markets are good. So that being said, that is going to allow those that are aggressive, that are hustlers, that are confident in what they do to make more money. So I'm jacked about that part of it. Now, listing heavy. We've always been taught listings is where it's at. Listings is where it's at. Listings is where it's at. Now, guys, remember that because listings are so important, you're gonna have to get out there and get more aggressive. So Jeremy and I, my business partner, he literally has been talking about this with me for months. And we have devised a plan and already came up with a crazy, impressive listing agreement that, or listing presentation, I should say, that would allow us to get every listing agreement signed on the spot, ready to roll. So that being said, if you want more details about that new listing presentation that we have drawn up that is crazy, reach out to me. I want comments below and say, hey, can you please send me that listing packet, and then put your email address in there. Now, that being said, as you go through taking listings, those guys have to move somewhere. Who do they trust? Well, they trust you because you're at their door right then. They are trusting you to list their house with them, and you can talk through it right there. Hey, typically it was 6%. You had to pay the buyer's agent to bring a buyer. Now, we can do that, or you can use that 3% for me to help you find a house to buy. What do you feel like is going to be the best rule of thumb for you? Guys, it is not hard to negotiate your own commission. I've done it twice in the last week. I had an $870,000 house that I was putting under contract. I reached out to the listing agent who's offering 2%. I just said, hey, look, I am too good and I work too hard for my money. And so I'm not willing to just take a 2%. I need 3%. My buyer will pay that extra 1%, but you're gonna have to work with us on the other costs because they know that I'm worth the 3%. They're gonna pay me the 3% if you guys don't. So that being said, we're gonna ask for more in closing costs, we're gonna ask for price reduction, but in some area, shape, or form, that 3% is gonna come my way. Guys, that's almost $27,000. And when you take 1% off of that, that's $8,700. Why in the world would a good salesperson walk away from $8,700? That's a lot. You can go on a sweet family trip with that. So make sure you're not just cowering down, that you're working hard to earn your commission. And when you fight for yourself and use your sales skills, what does it say? It says you're a baller agent and you're gonna fight for your client too. If you don't even fight for yourself, why in the world would your client think that you're gonna fight for them? If you can't sell your way around to make your own commission, what feeds your family and takes care of you, why in the world would they expect you to be able to sell and make them extra money? So guys, this is a complete evolving circle, but you have got to get to the point where you're okay asking your buyer for a commission. I do it, like I said, all the time. I had another client this last week that this was $1 million home that I helped them buy, and they were offered a 2.5 BAC and they would not budge. So I went to my client and I says, hey, look, it's gonna cost you an extra $5,000 in closing costs because the seller is asking you to pay 0.5% of the realtor fees. He's like, why in the world would they do that? And I was like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I know that I'm going to make you way more money back doing that than if, I didn't make that money. And regardless, I'm going to take dang good care of you, and you're going to be very, very happy you used me as an agent. Now, from that extra $5,000 he paid me, I was able to get him a roof repair, a new AC unit, a new furnace, and I saved him about $35,000 in repairs that I negotiated after we were under contract. And I would have done that anyway, but it proves my point. As my client said to me later, it's like, dude, that was the best $5,000 I've ever spent. You are worth every penny that we've paid you. Now, if you can go and be crazy successful, meaning you're gonna get sharp on your sales skills, you're gonna earn your client's business, they will pay us all day long. There are still plenty of listing agents out there that are going to list at the 6% and offer a 3% BAC, regardless of what happens, because they want to drive more traffic to their listing. I'm personally going to pitch that as well. So as you guys walk through this process, this should not be a scarcity mindset. This should be abundance mindset, thinking, guys, this is getting a lot better. Now, as buyers go out, get that buyer broker agreement signed. Just saying, hey, I have to have legal representation from you, as we always have. And the main reason is because sellers are no longer paying the commissions, and I can't work for free. I can't send my showing assistants out to show you houses for free because I'm paying them. So what I need you to do is I need you to sign this paperwork stating that I'm going to get a commission paid from you, and then I'm going to work hard enough to earn your business. And if for any reason that I don't work hard enough to earn your business, I'll let you cancel that agreement at any time. Guys, this is not rocket science. Do a great job, be professional, win their business, and they will pay you. It's that simple. This is not something that should be hard, and too many people are freaking out about this. I don't care if the listing agent gives a 6% and offers a 3% BAC. I don't care if they give a 0% BAC. I'm going to help my clients through the process, and I'm going to get paid because I know how, and we can teach you how. Working through my coaching program, through our team, we are going to be teaching a lot of role play, scripts, and question-based selling through all of these scenarios, and we'll help you realize what needs to happen in order for you to get paid. So guys, if you're not getting educated somewhere and you're not getting training that you need to, now is the time to pony up, get into some training, get into coaching. I don't care where you go, but you need to become one of the top agents, because if you're not, the bottom agents are all going to fall out. So guys, make the decision. It's worth it. Coaching in my program for a year's worth of coaching is like 15 grand. How many houses do you need to sell in a year to pay for that? In most markets, it's one house. And if you can't sell 10 times that, 20 times that by being in coaching, your coach sucks. And I'm willing to say I've got a pile of coaching clients that I could send your way to show you how much money they have made by being in coaching. And guys, just last week, yesterday was our coaching call. I had people putting 4 under contract, 3 under contract, 2 under contract, 6 listing appointments, people with 10 listings out there right now. Guys, you can do massive things, but don't continue to fail the same way over and over and over again. Get help from a baller person that's going to teach you, because this market is going to change. And it's going to change again, and it's going to change again as we get more digital and AI and all this other stuff starts to happen. So make hay while the sun is shining, man, because there's so much money out there that you can set yourself up for life within a couple years to be able to have a massive dynasty moving forward. So reach out to me if you guys have any questions. Duane Richins, door-to-door realtor. I'd love to respond to you with our listing presentation. Any questions on the matter, 801-243-4544. That's 801-243-4544. Guys, get the help, get the strength, get the background behind you to be able to be successful. Hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon.